So before we jump into everything else, going to do a quick recap memory for each of my 50th year days. Today is July 28th. That is day 22 of 366. So I figured I'd finish out the month with a couple more experiences from traveling around to different parts of the country. And so today, just cause, I'm going to recall a great day that I had going to the Kiss Coffee Shop in Broadway at the beach, in Myrtle Beach. I think it was Broadway at the beach, something like that. It's in Myrtle Beach, and it's not there any longer. It's been shut down. But if you're a Kiss fan, if you're a Kiss fan, and you had a chance to go to the Kiss Coffee Shop, it was awesome. Uh, you know, there's a giant figures of Paul and Gene outside in full, like giant. Yeah, I mean like 25, 30 foot tall uh, statues of Gene and Paul in full uh, regalia, and yeah, they're kind of posing, their arms forming an archway over the over the door. You go inside, and all kinds of memorabilia, different outfits, costumes that they wore, different shows, guitars that they played, um, you know, uh, uh, records, different platinum records, things like that. And the on the sound system, they're doing nothing but Kiss music. Um, all of the drinks are named after uh, different members of the band. I went with the Star Child espresso uh, from 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 the coffee shop, and they were just coffee. It wasn't like, oh yeah, and here's a shot of this, or no, they were just different coffee blends and different coffee options. But all named all after Kiss. The owner came over at one point when I was having my drink and asked if I wanted to play any specific song. I have any requests, and I was like, well, "What do you got?" And he's like, "We have all of them. Any song you want." And so I said, "How about you play the song I?" And he was like, "Oh, okay. We don't get that request very often." Um, and and I was like, "Yeah, hey, it's one of my favorite songs, and honestly, it's one of my favorite albums. I know that, in general, I think that you've got two different camps of Kiss fans, a smaller group that loves music from the Elder, and then the majority of fans who hate it, who think it's the worst thing Kiss ever did. Uh, I'm I love that album. I love it. I listen to it still today. Uh, I thought it was great. It was a great um, it was a great mesh for me at the time when it came out. It continues to be so between a band that I loved at the time putting out a concept album that really had a lot of fantasy and you know magic and swords kind of overtones to it. So I loved it. Still do. I don't care what anyone says. Um, but that is my memory for the day. Getting to go to the Kiss coffee shop in Myrtle Beach. I think there was another one somewhere else in the country. I believe they've all closed down now. So if you haven't been there, I don't think you have the opportunity to do so anymore. But I can tell you more stories about it if you're ever interested. So let me know. And that's my memory.